In this video, we're going to talk about how to use the pixels from top of page state in order to create a sticky bar which only shows after a certain amount of scroll down the page. So I already have my page set up in Replo, and I'm going to go ahead and click Browse, and I'm going to put in a banner component. Let's put this at the top. And actually, what I want to do is I'm going to go down to positioning, and I'm going to make this fixed to the top of the page so that it will always display right at the top of the entire page. Let's make sure to make that fill available width, and we'll give it a pretty high z-index so that it always shows above my site's header. Now what I'm going to do is go into preview mode, and you can see that this banner is at the top of the page as we intended. However, what we really want is for it not to be visible yet. We only want it to be visible if the user scrolls down to a certain amount down the page. In order to do that, we're going to go to the banner. We're going to create a new state. I'm going to say add custom. I'm going to call this state showing. And this state will be active if the pixels from the top of the page is greater than, let's say, 500 pixels. I'm going to put a nice animation in here. So I'm going to click Animate State Transitions. And in the default state, I'm going to go down here to Effects, and I'm going to put 0% opacity. Then in the showing state, I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to put 100% opacity. So now you can see, as we transition between the default and the showing state, that the banner has a nice animation. Let's go to preview mode. We can see that by default, we don't show any banner, but as we scroll down the page, our banner will show. We can also go back to the banner state, and we can update this value to something else. For example, if we want to wait till 1500 pixels down the page. Now when we go to preview, it won't show until we get much farther down the page, around there. So that's how you use Replo states in order to create a sticky banner that only shows once you're a certain amount down the page.